Hello, good evening, man. What am I in the dream? How did you manage to make it here? How'd you manage to make it? You're gonna see some exclusive Bloodborne gamma play, man. Look, you're gonna be in for a treat today. You're gonna see some bosses you haven't seen before. It's gonna hype you up more for Bloodborne. You have tricks? Nice. I'm happy to see you here, man. I'm happy you're able to make it. Alright. So, summer break is soon happening for everybody, or at least for most people. It's happening with at the end of May, the start of June, and the start of July. So, those are the 3 months that everybody should be getting on summer break. So, I'm hoping you guys can pull up the stream a lot more. You know, things of that nature. Hello, Leo. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you're again. Welcome back. Alright, let's go. Yeah, the real reason is because my brother is studying late into the night and I can't sleep with the lights on. Okay, nice. I have summer 20th of July. Okay, so late July. That sucks, but you're still able to pull up the streams. That's your thing. You kind of don't really count because I don't know what you do, but your parents just let you stay up a lot and you're able to show up because you still do good in school anyway. So you're not really as a factor as like other people are, but yeah. Guys, creeper. So here's some new news. I moved into a new room. I'm just cleaning up dog stains, pee stains. I realized it was the pee stains that made the room smell so bad. So I got two of them. There's another one right in front of my PC that I just noticed today. There's actually two of them right in front of my PC. So I'm gonna get those up. My uncle used to stay in this room. He had a dog before she had passed away. The dog passed away. And once he had finally moved out, you know, he never really cleaned this room like that. So I had to come in here with the carpet cleaner. I cleaned it out. I cleaned it out 2 times. Then I came back in here, put my stuff in here, realized the smell got even worse. Re-cleaned again, realized I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Then I figured out what I was doing. Yeah. Just remove the damn carpet. No, we can't move the damn carpet because the damn carpet costs too much money right now. And you know, not everybody is fortunate enough to just straight up rip it up. So what I did was I got baking soda, I got Fabuloso, I got Dawn dish soap, and then I also got white vinegar as well. I poured them over the stains. I used my carpet cleaner to vacuum up all the stuff, and the smell instantly went away. I just missed another spot, and that's it. Once that spot's gone, this room is good. I might actually clean back over the carpet again just for extra measure. All right, let's go. For some reason, the game doesn't have any. Oh, it does have audio. What the hell? Diesely. Okay, we're Daniel. Damn, what kind of dinosaur pee was that? I don't know. It was something. It was in there like, okay, it had stained a lot, and I'm pretty sure he never cleaned it properly, and he just kind of sat in here with the room door closed, with the vent closed, and just sweat. And just sweat. And his musk and the smell made it even worse. I've been playing Elden Ring lately since I've been busy. What's Woowa? What is that? Hold on, chat. I have to. Actually, I don't think you guys need me to do that. Wuthering Waves. Ah, okay. Hold on, guys. The mouse is still in the center of the screen. The sensitivity is off. Why do you say that? How do I get this? How do I get this to turn off? Oh, I know how to. I know how. The cursor is throwing me off. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. That fixed the issue. I just had capture cursor on. I didn't know that was a thing. It's taking me up. It's taking me the wrong way. Where's Fishy and the others? Fishy doesn't show up to the streams like that anymore. He only shows up to the Roblox streams. I don't know. I haven't really seen him pop up. And if he does pop up, I don't know because I can't like physically check like where he's at. All right, so we have a new one. Yeah. I think it might have made him mad at one point, and then he just stopped showing up altogether. It was like a little slight thing that happened. Isn't this where I fought Rom? Okay, we got an entirely new one to go to. Fishy got mad in game when we were playing Forsaken, and he had said some mean stuff to Banana. Then Banana wanted him to apologize, and then Fishy didn't show up to the other stream, so we couldn't get him to apologize. You know, regular, you know, young kid stuff. Yeah. He apologized though, so that's all that matters. Lower Thumaru Chalice. Is this a chalice that I was originally doing? Cursed Thumerian Chalice. What the hell? We'll just remove that for now, because I don't remember what that one was. Oh, Forsaken Rage. Yeah. Lower Thumerian Labyrinth. Okay, we'll just... Lower Thumerian Labyrinth. Lower Thumerian... Lower Thumerian... Lower Thumerian Root Chalice. I need 12 Ritual Bloods. I don't have 12 of those. And we're broke. How the hell do we get number 3? Can I please buy some from here? You cannot. But I can't buy any basic ritual blood. Bruh. Almost got VC banned because I got mad. Yeah. I heard him in stream. We need Ritual Blood 3. Can you guys search up how to get Ritual Blood 3? Please, I need to know. Unless we're gonna have to redo this third layer again. I think I might have to go searching around for a few of them because I don't think I have enough of them. Well, this will be the first part of the stream, searching for stuff. Sure. Oh, he still hit me. Okay. Jeez, man. Okay, looks like I missed an item over here. a Molotov. Should have been there. Yeah. Fishy said he thought it was okay because his friends do that, and I had to let him know, like, hey, that's not right. Everything's all cleared up. I told him to apologize, and he apologized. And everything, so everything's fine. But yeah. I have a few gripes, but one of my main gripes with console players is, oh my god. I died. Wow, from a trap, nonetheless. Yeah, these guys, they're always usually like in call and stuff. Yeah. One of my main gripes is when a console player says, "Oh yeah, it's a better experience playing this on console." No, it is not. And they treat like mouse and keyboard like, "Oh, you're playing a Souls game on mouse and keyboard?" That's insane. They're treating it like it's rocket science. Like, bro, I do the same thing you do. I move my mouse to look around. I walk with WASD. I can jump with the space bar. I can run with the shift key. I roll with any other button I want to bind it to. Like, cause I don't understand. I go as far to say as I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I think they're much better in on PC. Oh, you can't walk in the Souls. You can't walk. Yes, I can. You can do it in every Souls game that was ported to PC besides Bloodborne. But as a matter of fact, I can still do it on Bloodborne. You know, so it's like nothing's getting beat out at all. Nothing's getting beat out. I think it's just funny when people do that because it's like, yeah, I get it. You've been playing console for a long time, but at the end of the day, it's like PC is still there all the time. I switched to keyboard and mouse, so this ain't directed at me. People have their own preferences, Jello. Duh, I know that, but I'm just saying they act like keyboard and mouse is like some freaking unfathomable eldritch being. You have to have freaking long fingers to even play on PC. Like, no, dude. There's a reason why PC gaming is dominating and still dominating. I think I'm in the wrong area. I don't know any other areas. What do you mean I don't? I mean, I came from console over to PC, so I understand, but it's like, as soon as I figured out you have much more control, like, yes, man. Yes, bro. Also, I blame console as well. I blame console for not having the better looking Bloodborne. There's an alpha version of Bloodborne that they took away. And hold on, Inverse. There's an alpha version of Bloodborne that was able to be played on console, but because of console limitations, they took it away, and that was the best looking version ever. Jello, please play Days Gone it for a remastered as well. I don't know why they're not. Man, why does Days Gone have to get a get a remaster, man, instead of Bloodborne, man? Why? Bloodborne should get a remaster too. I went into one of these guys' streams that does like streams and stuff, and who also likes Bloodborne, and I tried to, I commented, I chatted, and I was like, hey, I'm pretty sure, if you get the word out there more that Bloodborne should be like remastered, I know for a fact people will look at it more profitable. It's like the fans and the supporters have to make Bloodborne profitable. If Bloodborne looks like it's big enough and that it could be profitable to try it again one more time, then we'd get a proper remaster and a port as well. So it's like, yeah. Days Gone is already, it's already good. It's already good. That's the thing. It's already good. Bloodborne released unstable frame rate, like 30 FPS when Days Gone could get 60 FPS on PS4, bro. Like, come on, man. They've been taking forever because they don't see it as profitable. It didn't do well because it was a console exclusive. That's what I'm saying. If the people actually wanted to get Bloodborne to get a PC port, then they would do much more than just complain on the internet about how Sony isn't, doing anything with Bloodborne. How are you going? It's like, okay, if you guys want to complain about it, at least do something. Make it look profitable. Hello? Hello, Embers. Welcome to another stream. It is the top 3 most sold Souls games. That's over time, though. If you look at Elden Ring had 20 million, no, like 12 million, 13 million within like the first, was it the first week or like the first month? Bloodborne did 7 million copies in 10 years. Well, actually 9 years, but that's still a long ass time. That's still long. So it's like, you can't sit there and be like, oh yeah, it's one of its most beloved games, when obviously it wasn't shown. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, people were tired of the regular AAA games, which is why Bloodborne would have succeeded if it released at a later date. Not to diminish what it's already done now, but I think people are missing what I'm saying. If the community makes it look more profitable, then maybe we could get what we want. People see it as profitable. Yeah, guys, I've been in and out of this room for like the past 2 freaking minutes. There's nothing here. I'm gonna TP back. Actually, no, I gotta go to the other place. And also, Elden Ring was being hyped up since 2019. Bloodborne was shown in 2014. Teased a little bit. People didn't really know what it was about because people had a different mindset. There were actually good games back then. A lot of good games back then. I'm not diminishing anything that Bloodborne did, but I feel like it needed more time to really prove it, to really show that it could be the best of the best. If Bloodborne got a remaster now, it would be very profitable. That's what I'm saying. That's why the community should shut up, stop complaining, and start making moves. Like, the more you speak Bloodborne's name to other people, the more we get closer to manifesting the so-called Bloodborne PC port, Bloodborne remaster. Look at it from the perspective Bloodborne survived. Look at it from this perspective. Bloodborne survived with so many great games while they died. No, I'll be honest. Once Bloodborne dropped, it was popular, but after that, Dark Souls 3 kind of took the light. Dark Souls 3 was a much more popular Souls game than Bloodborne. And you know that just straight from sales and how people look at the Souls games. Bloodborne is a niche, and people say that. Even the fans of Bloodborne say it's a niche. Bloodborne is still here. Holy Diddy the Yap. Okay, so you want me to be quiet the entire time? You know, you could just leave, right? I don't understand. Wait, hold on, I'm tripping. You're the biggest yapper of the century, Inverse. You yip yap and yippity yap all the way downtown, man. You know, I'd find it kind of ironic. But yeah, people want to act like they don't have a decision with Sony doing something with Bloodborne. The community definitely has a freaking decision. Which is why if it sold 10 mil, then hell yeah. Hell yeah. But to Sony's standard, it sold decently. Like, it sold decently to Sony's standard. Most of their other games are selling like 10 mil, like 12 mil. How is he still able to do another attack after that? What the hell? Nah, who said that? Inverse. Inverse said that. Get him! Get him! Get him! What the? I came in here to find see, because if you go back in time to like 2015, a lot of people weren't really into introspective gameplay. People were just worried about the new COD, the new COD. Oh, Black Ops 3 released. Let's do that. You know, it's fun. It's the same thing we had gotten since 2014. You know, and then after that, Infinite Warfare dropped. People were really only focused on like Minecraft, Call of Duty, and a few other single player games that dropped around that time. Bloodborne was too introspective of a game back then. Back then, COD wasn't bad. It was still bad. It was still bad. No, it was bad. Besides Black Ops 3, but I'd still say Black Ops 3 is pretty mediocre, even though it's my favorite COD game. Okay. If he says something like that again, he's timed. Dying Light 1 and Bloodborne has such a dedicated community. Exactly. Which, here's the thing. Dark Souls 3 doesn't need... If anything, I could see Dark Souls 3 getting a remaster. But what would deserve it more is Bloodborne, but they didn't see it as profitable enough. That's it. If Bloodborne wasn't exclusive, it would... I'm damn sure it would have sold much more. Bro, is there anything back here? Okay, there's more stuff back here. But I am getting absolutely jumped right now, so don't fall for what Inverse is saying. I'm not listening to what they're saying. I got freaking blown up. Okay, if you're viewing the newest soap opera, why the hell are you watching me in the background? What sense does that make? I don't think that's a very smart thing to do, Inverse. Whoa, what the f— Oh my god. I was about to say, where did my gun go? Surprisingly, he's not dead. I thought he would have died. Oh my god, I'm sick and tired of these freaking skinny anorexic dudes around, man. Come on, man. What are your dislikes on Bloodborne? There's a lot of dislikes, but there's much more likes that I have for it. I genuinely feel like Bloodborne's alpha version, alpha lighting looked a lot better. The color palette is nice. It's still fine now, but looking at what it was before, the color palette looked a lot more dark and vibrant feeling. Dark and vibrant. Fog looked a lot better. It's kind of like if you remember Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. If you remember Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, remember how the graphics looked really, really good, but then they dumbed it down because the console limitations. On top of that, the console limitations for the game. There was this released back in the prime of PS4, and I feel like what could have made Bloodborne better is if the consoles were better, and also the develop cycle for the game. Like, this game was developed directly after, or probably even during it was during Dark Souls 2 development. It was during that time. Whatever happened, Rainbow Six Siege still has a very good dedicated community, and the game still gets updates, but it's just the graphics, man. The graphics looked so much better than what we got. Same thing for Watch Dogs. The Watch Dog graphics, so good, but they took it away. They took it away because, again, console limitations. But I don't even think it was because of console limitations, to be honest. I have no idea why it happened, though. But I think Bloodborne was a bit rushed, in my opinion. Ow. I'll be playing Watch Dogs 3 on PC. Watch Dogs 3? What? I thought there was only 2 Watch Dogs. Yo, I didn't even know all this was up here. Shows me right for not. Wait, how do I jump off? I guess that doesn't. Yeah. I'm just not a huge fan of exclusives, because it really does restrict a lot more people, and I honestly think it's a bad business decision. Like, you're doing an exclusive to get more people to buy the console, but in reality you could just release it for everybody and everyone is able to get it. So I never understood that. You think MX on Pillar Chase is good starter monster for me? Yeah, no, MX takes skill. MX actually takes a bit of skill to use. I'm guessing that's everything that lies here. But yeah, how will the Switch even handle Duskbloods? I have no idea. Like, I'm expecting it to just kind of, like, if I knew, I would know. Wait, what type of freaking place is this? So all this does is just lead you back downstairs? Yeah. Well, I guess back to the Bloodborne stuff. Well, I'm not gonna state the obvious ones. But I guess, oh, the bosses. There is a bit of, there actually is a lot of the bosses, including the parry system, that could have been done a lot better. Jello, I will be going at A6 water park in 2 days. What should I do? Be happy that you're going to a water park. Do you not like water parks? I usually don't get to talk about things that bother me on stream because I usually don't say anything about them or my dislikes or my likes and stuff. I think I have to go to a Thumerian chamber 2 to get what I need, and then we can go into one of the main ones. What the hell? I guess I'm finding new stuff. Yo, how much freaking health do you have, my guy? I never been to one. Oh, just be happy you're going and then just experience it. I guess there's not much I can really say. See, I keep getting Ritual Blood 4. I'm gonna get back on Roblox. Okay, cool. But yeah, I guess actually a lot of the fights, a lot of the early fights, Cleric Beast, that's a fine tutorial boss. Gascoigne, he's a really good boss, but he can be trivialized very much so with the parry. And I find it a lot of the times that whenever an enemy has a very complex moveset and has a lot of swipes and hits and stuff, you tend to be able to get a parry off really easily. And I don't necessarily like that philosophy. I feel like would have been better was if your bullets, because if you really think about it, you're never gonna be carrying around 20 bullets at one time, maybe 5 extra bullets. So why not just have your bullet limiter be up to 5 and you can increase it up to like 8 or 10 bullets? I mean, because 5 bullets means 5 visceral attacks, and if you miss one, you still have 4 visceral attacks left. And visceral attacks do a lot of damage. The fights can be pretty trivialized when you're doing a hunter fight. Gascoigne, honestly, I really don't have much of an issue with him. He's a really good boss. Most of his attacks are dodgeable if you don't want to use bullets. His second phase is pretty good when he transforms a weapon. His third phase, that's pretty cool. I like his third phase. Very aggressive, encourages you to be more aggressive as well. But another thing is, initially I thought, okay, hold on. I gotta start a new one. Hold on. Yeah, it's gotta be in 2. But I think I already like explored those, so I gotta go to another one. Oh, to say what? I can't buy anything? Cause I'm broke. Remove the grinding of health items. Actually, unpopular opinion, I like the grinding for health items. I actually like that. It encourages you to go back out and be a hunter and go hunt the enemies in the town. And also, you get to experiment with the moveset, experiment with new weapons. It encourages you to just take a break from the boss fight, go around and find different stuff, so you're not, restricting yourself. What the hell? Okay, I'm out of Ritual Blood 2 for some reason. Play Resident Evil Village. I already played Resident Evil Village on the channel already. You just missed out because you never watched the channel. Okay, I need... 1 Ritual Blood costs 6k, man. It starts to feel repetitive. Yeah, I can understand that. But I genuinely think that I don't know, grinding for items is just, for me, it's fun because I get to, like I said, I get to experiment with weapons. I just get to go around and just look at Yarnum and go to other places to also farm on top of that, which is pretty good. Do I not have enough? I have 3 of these? Guys, we gotta go grind. We gotta go grind for souls. I'll go to like Central Yarnum to do that. Next stream? Why am I playing Resident Evil Village? But yeah, I understand your frustration, and that was my initial frustration until I just started doing it more, and it just kind of grew on me. Another thing is heavy weapons. No. Rallying. I feel like the rally system could have been executed better when it comes to fighting bosses, because how the hell am I supposed to get my health back when I'm immediately just gonna get hit right back? Not to mention I have 5 seconds to get my health back before that chance goes away completely. Most of the time, you're gonna have to dodge an entire combo in order to get your health back. Best is Sekiro. Yes, it's the most balanced because it had to be forcibly balanced. Like, it could not have been executed well if... What? Is my gun just not... Does it just not work anymore? See, that was all me, but the initial shot didn't... Okay, bro. There you go. I don't... Okay. Gotta go. Alright, see you, man. What do you mean forcibly balanced? You would have to... Sekiro would not work properly if it wasn't balanced the way it was. Think about it. The parrying needed to be executed perfectly. The parrying, if it was like online or if it was done a different way, I don't know which other way it could have been done other than the way it was done on Sekiro. Oh my god! Yo, dogs, man. Hold on, let me find my grip on reality real quick after killing these dogs. We need DLC. I wish. I think they probably would. I mean, Elden Ring is still getting DLC like almost 2 years late, almost a year later. Actually, it has almost been a year since the DLC's dropped, so yeah. Still getting DLC, which is kind of funny. And also got a spin-off game too, so yeah. But back to what I was saying. I should be able... Okay, if you don't want to switch... If you don't want to switch the boss movesets, and you want to keep the boss movesets, allow me to get more health back as I rally. That seems more like a plausible thing. There's stuff that boosts your rally potential, but I don't know exactly what that does, and even if it did give me more health back, it's not a good of enough boost to allow me to be able to what do you mean yes? Ow, I still got shot. It's not a good of enough boost to actually encourage me to be more aggressive. Like when I'm fighting a beast, like I'm staying back all the time because I know they're so erratic and they encourage this fast combat, but it's like kind of contradicting itself when it's asking me to be patient between attacks. I was gambling on Wua and just I tried to roll that. And you pulled a guaranteed 5 stars? Oh, nice. That's awesome, dude. Actually, I gotta turn my HUD on. But yeah, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. It has dodge counters and parries, man. Yes, dude, parries are peak. Parries are so peak. There were so many more design choices that was really cool to me in Alpha Bloodborne. I don't know, something about Alpha Bloodborne just kind of is like, yo, because Alpha Bloodborne was the first bit of Bloodborne I had ever seen. The best thing about it is its parries. It's God of War style parries. Ooh. Is it like God of War, like the gameplay, like the third person or something? Because that sounds really cool. Dang, I didn't get that transform. No, just the parries, but every character can freely fly. Oh, that sounds crazy. I think my sister's plays that game. She told me about some. No, different game, different game. Wait for it. A little too early. I got him. Nice. It's crazy how these things just don't die. I was waiting for him to start the attack animation because I initially thought it was going to be the faster one. Got him. I'm actually not even doing the freaking Chalice dungeons right now. We haven't even gotten to a Chalice dungeon and we've been here for 44 minutes. No, because I need like 6 of them and I only have 3. I don't think 38,000 is enough for me to be able to get at least like 8 of those. Yeah. Do I need to show you guys Bloodborne, Alpha Bloodborne? Because Alpha Bloodborne was divine. Yes, you have an obligation to. Okay, I will show you Alpha Bloodborne. I'm serious. It looks so good. Like, oh my god, it looks so good, man. Alright, here it is. I'm gonna show you guys. It won't be full screen. Actually, I think I might make it full screen. Alright. Here, I'll make it full screen. Alright. Chat, look at this. Look, this is Alpha Bloodborne. Look at the blues. Look at... It just looks better. It just looks better. It also shows a comparison. Look at how dull the game got. The colors got more dull. And you look at this like, bro. Alpha Bloodborne looked crazy. What happened to it? That's what I'm saying. You can still play it. You can still get it, but it's a very long process. But this was the demo. Alpha Bloodborne is the demo. You only can fight the cleric beast, and that's about it. But yeah, if you see, like, I feel like it got more dull looking. That's the final version, and then there's actually a version, if you go a little further. Here, I'll show you guys the look at this. No. Just look. This completed the Bloodborne atmosphere though. This was in their promotional material. Look at the freaking fog. The fog is insane. The fog is divine. And they just removed it from the original one. The fog fit the Bloodborne aesthetic so much. That's what I'm saying, dude. The fog was so peak. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the dynamic shadows. It just looks... Hold on. I will rewind it real quick. I will rewind it so you can see. This is the final version. And then you'll see the shadows and everything looks so much better. Console limitations, I assume. But look. People were able to play it, so I don't understand why. But look. You can see the amygdala shadow. And it just looks so much more dull. It looks more like it's promotional material. Even the cloth physics, I think, look better in the like the alpha version. They're just showing like the light reflections and stuff. I do think some of the filters did look better. That's what I'm saying. The details just and dull. And dull. Like alpha version just kind of fit the aesthetic. Also, if you notice, the camera, look at the Bloodborne HUD. The HUD actually had some stuff around it. If you look up here, it had some stuff on it. But if you look in the final version, they actually changed the HUD and it looks less cool. I really think it was because of the graphic limitations and oversights, in my opinion. Like, I think the final version of the cityscape looked a lot better, but the lighting just looked a lot better. There should actually be a boss fight in here as well, or at least when they're fighting. But this is alpha. Yes, this alpha was on PS4, so I don't really think there was a limitation for it. I think it had to just be like, look, the cleric beast looked better as well. Like, it's insane to me. How dare you take the best looking Bloodborne away? Like, don't get me wrong, this Bloodborne still looks cool, and we still haven't even got like the official like good looking version of this game. But yeah, I don't know. That's why I told you, like, it's like the Tom Clancy The Division as well. Like The Division, Rainbow Six Siege, and Watch Dogs, they all had like this crazy downgrade, and I'm just like, how could you do this? But yeah, there's gonna be some new builds getting released for Bloodborne on PC, so I'm thoroughly excited. But I think I might need to go sit at this, I was gonna call it a bonfire, but we gotta go around and we gotta kill some more enemies. I at least want to get like 60k, but yeah. Who fumbles that badly? Yeah. I'm in a different moon stage, so the game looks a little better, but like, I genuinely think... Also, the anti-aliasing is terrible as well. Like, you can see a lot of shimmering on objects whenever I'm moving, if you know what anti-aliasing is. But yeah, I think this is literally just a chill stream where I'm just playing. This is just literally just a chatting stream. Whoa, these guys are mad strong. Yeah, it's basically a just chatting stream. Whoa. I needed my extra health. Why did it roll into them? What the heck is going on? Why did it... I don't know why I did that. There's a guy back here. Hello, my good sir. Yeah, guys, I think I'm not feeling well again today. I don't know. It might be because of this room and me using all these cleaning products and other stuff just isn't good for my health. But yeah, they severely downgraded the game. There should have been fog everywhere. It just gave it that more ominous, mysterious feel. And the blue made it more... not scarier, but made it... I don't know, made it more ominous, I guess? I have no idea. You didn't ventilate the room after cleaning it? No, the door's always open, the vent's always open, everything's always open. This room stinks, so you have to keep everything open. But the cleaning products are so strong. While I'm cleaning, I'm pretty sure it messes with me. Or it might not, to be honest. It might just be like food that I've been eating. And my stomach's still trying to recover from the parasite. Probably wreaking havoc. And it makes me feel depressed. It makes me feel anxious. It makes me feel nauseated too. Yeah, right now I just feel a little nauseated for some reason. Like drinking water isn't helping either, so. Hey, depression bad, happiness good. Jesus Christ, man! Let me get up! Move! God dang! I literally fell and was getting jumped on the ground, man. Jeez. Jello, what makes you happy? Talking with you guys, playing games and stuff. That's really about it. Aside from like streaming, I have no idea. Other than really just streaming, I'll be honest, and playing games. Also seeing other people happy. Seeing other people happy. It may sound like I'm this two-dimensional character, but it's like I get like dopamine hits from like, you know, drawing and, you know, going outside, shooting the basketball, you know, juggling the soccer ball from time to time and stuff like that. Like that's fun, but it doesn't make me truly happy. It's just that temporary happiness. That's all. Streaming makes me happy when there's a lot of people showing up, because that means I have to deal with a lot of people. But yeah, it's fun nonetheless. Actually, let me go back. I'm happy just existing. Well, you were always going to exist, so yeah. That's just how fate wrote it. Fate wrote it that way. You seeing random shit happen around my house. You got ghosts. You have 1 to 2 weeks of school before summer break, and I need to wait like over 2 months. Yeah. It's just because they probably start school before you do, which then makes them have a break, you know, before you do. You have 2 cats and a kitten. Nice. I think I need, yeah, okay. How much can I buy with this? 11? Okay, nice. I'll just buy 6 of these and put the rest towards health vials. I'm broke. I need more money. They want my blood echoes so badly. Okay, we're gonna go to the central Thumaruch. Actually, no, we're actually just gonna do this instead. What do you despise? What do I despise? A narcissist. Not a narcissist. A person who likes to spread false information because you've done you might have done something to them in the past. You know? Hello Inverse, welcome back to the stream. I always thought it was such a stupid thing because it really only gets on my nerves because I've had it happen to me in the past, and it's from there I've just always disliked people who does that. What the hell? I have come here to gather my extra loot. I try to be neutral in all matters so it doesn't happen to me. Well, usually I'm neutral in all matters, but I'll still get freaking outed for whatever reason. Though I couldn't really give you the direct answer. Why at that point? Why? I guess because I'm nice to them. If you see, like, you guys can tell that sometimes I'll be a little too nice to people that I shouldn't really be nice to. So I guess they'll wind up taking advantage of that niceness until, like, obviously I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me, and I will just kind of cut them off, and then, you know, that makes them feel some type of way. Yeah, but you know, I usually try to give people chances and stuff, because sometimes a person can mess up the first time, but they can always try it. You know, they can always have the opportunity to bounce back. That's what really matters. If you mess up the first time and you don't mess up anymore after that, you learn from your mistake, right? But that's just not really a thing with those type of people. Yeah, I feel that way too. Cause it's like, if I already know you, you probably didn't mean to do it, but if I find out you meant to do something or say certain things, then okay, you're cooked. Like, you're cooked, buddy. Ow. Five Nights at Freddy 5 Bears. What? Doesn't even make sense. We gotta be the boss down here. Or riding many times in school. The same move twice. I'll keep that in mind. Look at how much damage a visceral attack does. Yo, that's insane. The other day, a kid asked my brother and I to buy him flowers since he was hungry. I bought him 2 kilograms of that. The kid refused. He wanted packet flour to sell to sell it back to people. So he tried to hustle you guys. He hustled you guys pretty much. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know. My view is always kind of different from like the regular person when it comes to Bloodborne. Or like just a lot of niche games. I always still feel like they always have a chance to make a comeback and for something to happen with them. My weapon just broke. Gotta go back home. Or I'm feeding you my... Ew. Ew. That's enough to make a person throw up, you know? Gotta go. Alright, man. See you, dude. Alright. I think I'll probably do the rest off stream, to be honest, chat. 48k is insane. Hey, FNAF. I have really bad angry issues. I'm mostly chill, but if I get like surprise slapped, I get mad so easily. Well, I'm pretty sure anyone would get mad if they get surprise slapped. I would get annoyed. Like, yo, what the freak are you doing, my guy? Then we'd have to fight on spot. Probably not fight on spot unless they warrant me to. Ooh. Nice. You should really only be looking for the nourishing and the tempering. Looks like there's not many good tempering, not many good nourishing ones. Jesus Christ. Why? I don't want to play FNAF right now, man. I do not want to play FNAF today. I just don't care for it. You punched him on his arm. Oh. That happens, you know. Looks like I just can't up it anymore. Guys, I think after this, I'm gonna jump straight to like level 4 Chalice dungeons. Like, I don't want to do level 3. I'm jumping straight to level 4 Chalice dungeons. I'm just gonna grind for a little bit off cam. And I'll come back tomorrow and we'll jump straight into the level 4 Chalice dungeons. Get a buzz cut. I don't want a buzz cut. I do not want a buzz cut. Imagine if Jello got a buzz cut with a fade. Jesus Christ. Alright, everybody. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Creepy Creeper. Thank you to everyone else that showed up to today's stream. Thank you to the people that also showed up but didn't chat. Thank you for my lurkers, man. My lurkers. You guys are much appreciated as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys tomorrow.